So you're just gonna use your spatula to now put everything for an even layer. And now it's gonna freeze in about 10 minutes. All right, after the ice cream is now frozen, again, bourbon ice cream, I'm gonna use my spatula to now make indentions using the pizza cutter into my plaque. So you wanna make sure that you cut all the way through. So I'm gonna make my second one here. So I'm cutting all the way through. You kind of hear that, the ice crackling as well. All right, so now here's gonna be the thing. I need to make sure I get a good cut. So I'm gonna cut here. Then I'm gonna now just start, I'm gonna now fold this over. Once you fold over, you start rolling it one time, and then we go like this. And you're gonna start rolling it just like so. Go. All right, just gonna roll my last one. All right, that looks beautiful. Gonna finish that one off just a little bit, but I'm not done yet with this recipe. All right, and with that chocolate, I'm gonna go right over my puff pastry, and this is gonna be very satisfying. So I'm just gonna start drizzling this, and you want to spread out just like I'm doing here. There's a reason for that. And so now this looks very, very good. Finish that off. Use a spatula to now spread out everything a little bit more. If you don't get it all the way, don't worry about it. We just want to make sure that we get it in the middle, and there's a reason for that. I'm going to take my second sheet of puff pastry. I'm just going to lift up, and once everything touches, then you're just going to let it slowly fall down. If it goes over the edge, no worries. So you're going to press in on the sides, like I'm doing. And then once everything's there, this is how you make a croissant. So you're going to start in the corner. You're going to go down. Once you're here, spin, go up. That's a big one. Go down, because we are making big ones. Pull that off. And then we're going to finish up right on top, just like so. From here, this is the technique for a croissant. You're going to take your two puff pastries, you're going to extend. Then you're going to extend on the edges as well. From here, press in, and then we're just going to barely fold just like this. Wow, absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to start placing my croissants on, and so I'm going to do it in a cool little pattern. All right, now while these are going into the hot oven, I'm going to actually start recuperating these pieces. So these are my beignets. I'm going to stuff a fork in all, and then just put it right under, and we're just going to do a sliding game to then go for our cafe. All right, I'm going to start with my beignets by taking out the top. Now here's going to be the cool, or one of the cool parts of the recipe. I'm now going to put in Nutella. So this is warm Nutella. You're going to let this cycle in till you form a little bit of a little hole. You're going to go right into the second one, just like so. And again, you want to get a good mound, and there's a reason for that. And I'll show you that in just 1 second. So as this now finishes up for the last one, once you're here, you're now going to let that drop, place. And now I'm going to use this as a barrier to now run all the way around my beignet. All right, I'm going to keep turning until I get everything coated. And it's really important that you do that, and there's a reason why. So now I'm going to play a little game of Jenga. Hope I can get every ice cream ball into each. 1 out of 1, 2 out of 2. Let's get 3 out of 3. Oh, nice. Here is the cool part. Now follow me over here. I'm going to go right to my coffee machine. I'm going to put this down, and it's time to make a coffee with ice cream. All right, once my cafe has now been put in, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull it on over, and I'm going to get it on my serving tray. And the reason being is that I want to be able to now give it some whipped cream. So what I'm going to do is do a huge circle right on the outside, just like so. Then I'm going to go into the inside, and I'm just going to go around just like this. Wow, that looks good. From here, I'm going to take my little bit of cinnamon, I'm going to now dust it right on top. Whew, this thing is looking great. And then take 3 grains, so everybody knows that there's cafe, aka coffee, on the inside. Then I'm going to place right on my serving tray with the third ones, and then it's on to the next step. All right, I already have my croissants, and so now I'm going to use my beignet coffee ever so slightly. You see the whipped cream on there kind of shaking. I'm gonna put this here, but I'm not quite done with this one yet. All right, I already have my croissants, and so now I'm gonna use my beignet coffee ever so slightly. You see the whipped cream on there kind of shaking. I'm gonna put this here, but I'm not quite done with this one yet. Ice cream, we're gonna place that right there with the bourbon, of course. You put that down, and I'm gonna go over with some Hershey syrup right on top, just like so, just to finish this off.
And from Taiwan, so I'm gonna take half of the ice cream corny here of sugar, and we're gonna go to the gas stove to melt it and create caramel. I'm gonna put 2 pinch of baking soda directly inside, and you're gonna see that instantly our caramel will become really foamy like that. That is beautiful. You have your dalgona mixture. I'm gonna put it inside an ice cream cone, and we're gonna let it rise in the cone. Beautiful. Perfect. I'm gonna let it cool a little bit on the side. Beautiful. I'm gonna let everything set on the side and keep going. So I'm gonna pour 1 jar of vanilla ice cream and same here on the flour. And that's it. And then we're just gonna mix it to have this cake dough. Now that you have a beautiful cake mix, it's just flour and ice cream. I'm gonna pour it into my piping bag. Make sure to have a self-rising flour, my cake mix here. And I'm gonna go straight to my cake mold. All right, let's start our beautiful cake. I have chocolate and vanilla ice cream mixed here. I'm gonna cut both, and we're gonna start with the vanilla one. I'm gonna pour everything, then our chocolate. Ooh, that's fluffy. Then we're gonna make sure that we mix the vanilla and the chocolate together. And once you have done that, once in the middle, I have my Hershey's here. I'm gonna put some chocolate inside my cake to have those gooey center that we love. And now let's bake our beautiful chocolate and vanilla ice cream bread. Guys, our beautiful cake just came out of the oven. Of course, I let it cool a little bit. And with chocolate, I have milk chocolate here. I'm just gonna pour it like this, uneven. The idea is to create melted ice cream. Perfect. Once you have the milk chocolate, I'm gonna go to the white one next to it. Perfect. Once you have your cake here, we're gonna leave it on the side. I'm gonna take one and I'm gonna pour it directly into my ice cream bread. And beautiful, guys, we made today a reverse cake. The ice cream is inside the biscuit.
You want to be very careful because it's very hot. Work very fast because caramel will caramelize and get hard very quickly as well. So now we're going to take a cutter, just go straight down into the middle of our peach. Going to place it right on top of your second peach. And then you're going to take that hot sugar and you're going to roll it right around your peaches. Be careful because it's hot, and then you want to stand it right up. Okay, so now we have given it a few minutes and we have let our sugar harden onto the paper. So now we're just going to go ahead and remove the paper very carefully, not to break your sugar glass. There we go. Now we will add our shot glasses inside of each cup just to make sure they're going to hold our drink. Okay. And then we're going to take our peach that we took out the middle of our peaches before, and we're just going to put a little bit of that right into each cup. Just pure peach to have that beautiful peach flavor. And then here comes the fun part. We are going to add Prosecco. Pop our Prosecco here. And then we will go ahead and fill our glasses the rest of the way. So here we have our ice cream. We just put it in a ball, and then we're gonna stick our peaches right around this. You want to have your toothpicks so you can have them adhere to your ice cream ball. And then you're going to remove those once we are finished. Once you add your last peach, you want to take these and go right into your freezer. Then we will start on our cookies. Now we pre-baked these earlier in the day just for them to cool. Now what we're going to do is take a scoop and you're going to make like an indentation right around to remove the inner part of your cookie. This will be filled with pastry cream. Now you're going to take those two pieces and you're going to stick them right together. Once you go in, we have taken some of our maraschino cherry juice and we just strained it out of our cherries. You're going to dip this completely in your juice and then you're going to go straight into sugar. Here we have our cups and our peaches. So now to finish our peach cookies, we're just going to take that piece of mint, stick it right in between. Give it a really peach look then. Same thing with the second and the third. And now we will come back in with our nice peach ice cream. Some wonderful whipped cream right on top. And we will garnish those with cherries. And there you have it.